Okay, so we are here this morning to talk about the tweet that I wrote last night. There's actually a very simple explanation for it, and everyone has their own opinion of, or their own perception of how they took it. So last night I tweeted, something happened. I no longer want anything to do with his side too. No more videos, no more defending anyone. To hell with the last 8 months. My apologies to Melissa and her family. Melissa, if you're watching, I apologize. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that it is August 11th. I thought it was your birthday. I had a great birthday tweet for you, and that was it. I wanted you to see it and really think that I walked away from his side too. I really thought that you were gonna have this big sigh of relief and think that I was completely done bashing you and think that I was gonna be on your side as if I was on crack or something. So anyway, this was a big fat joke that went horribly wrong when Penelope told me that your stupid ass birthday ain't until the 21st. But this is what happened after I posted this and I pressed return. I closed my laptop, I went to bed, and I woke up. My whole world changed. Same way you told Dr. Oz, same thing happened to me. I awakened from my slumber to a barrage of comments that were very... What do you think has happened? She tweeted about a setup an hour before. Don't know what you're talking about. So crazy. Or is she being sued and now regrets it? Or is it someone from Backstreet Boys asked her to stop and she's pissed? Or she found out he is guilty? There is no other logical explanation, says a Coral Slate 14 hours ago. Okay, no, I'm not threatened. I never left his side too. I don't plan to leave his side too. They're all still my little buddies. Love them all. Everyone is saying, okay, push past paralysis. Hold up. I know Marissa all these months. She would never say Nick is guilty. I don't believe I said Nick was guilty. I said, I'm done defending people. I said that so that Melissa would see that and be like... Got to be a fly on the wall in the Henschel's apartment. Oh my God. How much money would you pay to see their reaction? But anyway, the only reaction so far that I've seen was that, of course, the screenshot from James Hartline, who blocked me, of course, within 4 seconds of getting on Twitter again. I went all these months without Twitter. Now he's got to mess with me and mess with my life. Well, you know what's interesting about James Hartline is I actually gave him props and said he was a little too intelligent to believe her story. And he just said that he does believe Melissa's story. So there goes your credibility with us, James Hartline. So you're not as smart as we thought. So... I will continue ignoring you because you don't matter at all. So, his side too. I'm still with you. I'm sorry that I caused so much confusion. It's a little embarrassing that I got her birthday wrong. I really wanted this to be a really special birthday because, I don't know if, she's going to get this big extravagant party some people gave their wives for their 35th birthday. Yeah, how old is Melissa anyway? I don't even know. I think I'm 10 years older. She's 30. She's only 32. Anyway, yeah, it was a I was being kooky for Cocoa Puffs. I went upstairs to pack my stuff for Nashville, and all of a sudden, what happens? Boom, 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 boom. I go to sleep watching the Golden Girls, wake up, and this is what I see. So, to the 119 people that follow me, I apologize that you guys think I'm being sued and threatened. I've never been threatened or anything by the Henschels or the Backstreet Boys or Nick Carter or his wife. Nothing like that. Everyone has been very, very nice to me. Backstreet Boys fans have been very nice to me. I don't have any legal troubles, thank God. I've done nothing wrong. Chicky. My videos are watched by an attorney. So, you're not messing with someone that's stupid. But I'll tell you one thing. I am very loyal. I do have character, and if you think I'm gonna just quit and turn my back on the kid now, you know, there's some people that felt like, okay, with all due respect, there's some people that felt that months back, the best thing probably would have been to ignore it and maybe the problem would go away. But me and the His Side 2 girls, we kind of saw it in a different way. We, as a whole, don't believe that problems disappear on their own. It's kind of like taking a shoebox, and every time an electric bill or a phone bill comes in the mail, you just stick it in a shoebox. Well, you could stick it in the shoebox. It doesn't mean that that bill, you know, is going to be taken care of. Eventually, your lights are going to go out. So, I mean, that's just my mentality. So, essentially, what His Side 2 as a group was trying to do and was very successful at was trying to, you know, whatever Melissa was trying to stir up and get some media coverage here and media coverage there, we've been able to smash. We've been able to dig into her past and find all the evidence to put together in blogs. When we release the blogs, it's not to bring more negative attention to Nick Carter, which some people don't understand. And I'm not saying that in a demeaning way. I'm just saying that some people have been really confused as to what we were trying to do. As a whole, His Side 2 absolutely does not have reasonable doubt of anything that Melissa Schuman has said. If I didn't rely on other people to help dig for that information and all the evidence that Melissa's done herself. Let me tell you something. There's girls from all over that were able, there's Dream fans that were able to get us information. There were people that know her husband personally that were able to tell us things. Like, we just wanted to diffuse it with evidence that if he needed it later, it was there. Plain and simple. Nick Carter knows that. His wife knows that. When it's ready and they need it, I already told them, so I'll sign whatever you want. It's all yours. I gave my license. That's it. That's all you have to know at this point. I think the kid's going to be fine. You don't have to worry about Nick Carter. The statute of limitations is up. We have more evidence that he is being targeted, that he is the victim, than she is a victim of an actual rape. This girl was not raped, okay? It's everyone that knows enough to just open up the blogs that we wrote and just look at the facts. Forget about opinions. I will say my opinion, but just look at the facts. It's there in black and white. Stuff that she says. Photographic evidence. I mean, you can only make up so many excuses. And now Melissa Schumann is depending on just being the victim and take a notice of her Twitter. She's piggybacking and retweeting other people's thoughts. Melissa Schumann is a very weak-minded person. She can't even come up with her own personal thoughts. She's using real victims' testimonials. Do you understand how manipulative that is? Like, are you guys even seeing that? The way she uses that guy in San Diego, the way that she talked on camera on Dr. Oz, the way that her father behaves. Look at the way that her husband behaves. Come on. Just that alone? I'm sorry. But those people haven't helped the situation at all. If anything, they hurt it. But the only person that keeps hurting this is not his side too, is not anybody but Melissa herself. Look at her internet footprint. All of the times that she has shown that this girl has been desperately, completely in love with this boy. Most girls take a one-night stand and they run, okay? I had a girl the other night that said, man, if that was me, and I said, I know what you mean. But like I said in another video, she could not get this boy out of her head for years. And I don't think it was a haunting of being a victim. I just think that I think that Nick Carter's always been the one that she missed out on. And I think that she had so many high hopes because she did explain in her own blog that it was a setup, that her manager and that, you know, they were doing a movie together, they were gonna do a song together. It looked good, you know, maybe they should meet up, see if there's some sparks. Nick's a young boy. Girls love him. But if she really wasn't this 18-year-old virgin, she's gonna think something else. Oh, maybe, you know, me and him would make like this really great couple. Like, oh my God. Maybe she really was expecting 10 times more than what whatever. I mean, it's a little weird that she woke up, didn't find him. She didn't call and text him to see where he was at. So she goes on to say that in her blog that he kept calling her and calling her and calling her and calling her. Why didn't you find out where he went, why he left? We don't know these things. We're never going to know. Even if Melissa Schumann was sitting in the chair, we're never going to know because we can't believe anything that comes out of this girl's mouth. And you know what? It's sad. It is absolutely sad. If you're going to tell a lie, you better practice and you got to make it good and believable. People want to call her a psychopath, a sociopath, a narcissist, blah, 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 blah. Those three things that people can possibly either be born with, become, those characteristics are characteristics of extremely intelligent people, okay? People that can be lie detector tests, people that have no conscience. I know what you mean by you think that she's narcissistic, that she has no conscience. Yes, I agree with that. She'll say anything at this point. But you know what? My tweet was all about, screw you, Melissa, screw your birthday, I'm going to make you shit your pants. And I do believe that they shit their pants last night. I think that they were shitting their pants like, oh my God, what happened? Oh my God, do you think she's serious? Oh my God, what do you think happened? Oh my God, do you think she's being sued for another video? That's what was probably happening. And I'm glad that that was happening while I was laying cozy in my bed. But I do apologize for the 120 people that were following me that really thought that either my life was in danger or that I held some sort of resentment towards Nick, or that I would ever turn my back on Nick Carter, or that, the apologies to Melissa, what my apology is I'm sorry I got your birthday wrong. Spoiled my plan, and I'm sorry. This was not an apology that, I can't even look at this picture. Look at this picture of her. Look at this freak. Oh my God, I love you, Victoria. The girl that made the blog. We had to beg her to use that photo, a shitload of us in the group. She was dead set against not using that picture. And we were like, no. They always want to make Nick look pretty bad in his pictures. Because it's a visual. It's a manipulation. They use the visuals when they do a story. They'll take a side and they'll make one person look really bad and make one person look innocent and cute and sweet. But look at this. Look at this freak's picture. Look at the curls. Oh my God, that frog emoji. I can't even stop. I can't even start. I can't stop. I'm just lost in space with that frog emoji. I'm done with the frog emoji. I can't. So, Melissa Schuman, you will never, ever, ever be able to convince me, okay, that you were some sort of victim at all, okay? You will never be able to convince me that you had pizza last night for dinner. Like, I'm that convinced that you were a liar. So, we're going to end this again. I'm sorry for everyone if you got freaked out. Thanks for watching the video. Happy birthday, Melissa! Ba-da! Whatever. I hope your birthday sucks, just like your life.